Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. My name is Dr. Terry Audate, and today's topic is the day I fell in love. The day I fell in love really is about the day I fell in love and truly honored my spirit, my higher self. Everyone in the world, including myself, has gone through some form of challenge, difficulty, and some quote-unquote more egregious or more painful or more traumatic or more or experience that were deeply rooted and caused an uproot, if you will, in one's level of comfortability and level of people's complacency to do things in life. My whole life was uprooted in a way, particularly because of, yes, the decisions that I made growing up. You know, when you're young, sometimes you're a little bit more riskier or daring, if you will. And I was a kid growing up, and I had a lot of voids in my life due to experiences that occurred in my life, which included parents being divorced, including me trying to find my way, family issues and arguments where family really not necessarily dissipated, but we've had to move away from certain family members or not communicate with them. A lot of things that many people do go through, particularly for me, violation of myself, not me inducing that violation upon myself, but being violated. There was just so many different things, and as a result of that, I thought very low of myself. I had very low self-esteem at some point growing up as a teenager, and as a result of having those thoughts or feeling that way about myself, I've concluded negatively about myself and really had a challenging upbringing because of a series of events. And I realized that every decision that I made at some point, every decision that I made was made in the identification of how I thought or who I saw that I am, or was rather, not that I am, but was. And I kept making decisions that would be, I kept making decisions that would validate my negative conclusion of myself. So when you're making decisions, it's important for you to make a decision on the level of self-esteem that is the highest, so that you can make decisions based on what you truly deserve. But when you have a low self-esteem, you're only making decisions that would support your identity and feeling and knowing or thinking that you are less than. And so I came to the realization, after some guidance and assistance, that I was making negative decisions or decisions that were detrimental based on my self-identity. And so I had to learn the hard way, as a result of those decisions, how badly off I really felt about myself, how badly off I was in terms of how I viewed myself, how I viewed the world, how I viewed life. And I realized that I had to put an end to it. And so I committed to a life and a journey of discovering myself, of course with assistance, but I made it my life's journey to find out who am I, to really delve into the recesses of my spirit, to truly discover who I am. And that day that I truly made that decision to say enough is enough of feeling guilt and shame, enough of feeling less than, enough of feeling that I'm not good enough, enough of feeling that I'm not deserving of enough of feeling that there is something better out there for me. I said to myself, enough is enough is enough is enough. And the day I made that decision, oh my goodness, I am so happy and grateful. And every time I think about the time that I made the decision for myself, for my light, for loving self, for being my true, authentic self, regardless of anyone's opinions, regardless of anyone's thoughts or positions, regardless of what status people had, I made this decision for myself. And I never looked back. And I'm so glad and so grateful and so honored to be in this place right now, because I've come to a point in my life where people's thoughts or perceptions or ideas, not only about myself, but about what they think the world is about or what they were taught to believe in is about, has no remnant on who I am and what my purpose here on this planet is, and understanding my purpose. And through that journey of discovery, I was able to understand what my responsibility is to the planet and the people that I come across. I was able to understand that it takes only one to make a difference. And if each and every one of us did what we had to do in life, do what we had to do to find ourselves and honor yourself in your truth, in your feelings, in your right to be here in your space, if we all took that position and honor your journey, your personal journey here on this planet, embracing that essence part of you and honoring that truth about you, if we were all to do that, this planet would be in a way different position, way different place. So I decided at that time to take on or embark on this journey for myself in hopes that I will find myself, which I did, and doing and continuing to do, because there are levels and levels and levels upon this identity and who I am. And so in doing so, my commitment to this journey was to also help others to get to that place, to at least get on the road to discovering themselves. And so the day that I honored my truth, the day that I said enough is enough, I'm not going to let these thoughts in my head delay me any further in discovering and finding myself, my peace, my happiness, and the great love that I have for myself. And so that's just a clip, a short tidbit, a short discussion, if you will, about my journey and finding myself. One day I'll give you all a nice storyline and truly delve into my journey and what I've had to endure on this planet. But I did want to just share that with you. I didn't want to not share something this weekend. But yeah, I wanted to really talk about the day that I fell in love with myself. And there's nobody on this planet that can love me more than me. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for taking that time to be here with me today. And with that, I want to say I love you all. Remember that I love you. Remember that you're loved. And take care. Thank you. Mwah. Namaste. Bye. And there you have it, another segment on Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Remember to click down below, subscribe, and if you want to leave a message, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.